Indeed. When the story gets told, most of the attention is on the victims, and perhaps rightly so. However, there is another side to this story, and let's get that story now from National Police Commissioner Riah Phiyega. Thank you very much for joining us on the programme. Welcome.
Thank you very much.
All right, so tomorrow, understandably, most thoughts will be on the victims of that tragedy a year ago tomorrow. And I'm wondering, what will it mean for the police, particularly for the policemen that were on duty that day?
I think first and foremost, let me say to you, Peter, that remember that as servants of this nation, today is another day of work for us. And tomorrow, as the day, sun rises, we will be at work to ensure that the commemoration that has been given a legal permission is taken care of by the police, so that we give the necessary support, that it carries the dignity and the honor that it deserves. So for us, as the South African Police Service, we shall be at work.
What's been the journey like for the policemen that were on duty that day in the past year? They really have been objects of hate for a long time.
Well, I think if you are working for any police service, whether you are in South Africa, Russia, or anywhere else, it is one of those services where you have an approach avoidance type attitude. Police are people that society needs most of the time, but when other circumstances happen, they are the easy target for criticism. We understand that as police, and we're able to live with the dichotomy. And indeed, as you say, we could be seen as objects for hate, but all we are there to do is to ensure that the nation is safe and secure.
At the weekend, you said you were going to try and heal the rift caused by the deaths. How are you going to try and do that?
Let me start off by saying, at the end of the day, we're all South Africans. And healing is going to be important. Reconciliation is going to be important. Working together is going to be important. Yesterday only, we were launching what we call the Crime Combating Forum, because we believe that issues of safety and security can never just be police issues. They are community issues. So we need each other as minds, as people living in Nkaneng and Marikana and anywhere else, us as police, that we work together to keep South Africa safe and secure.
But people have been killed since Marikana in this area, and people are saying that you're not managing to stop those killings or bring people to book.
The issue of bringing people to book, I can say, our record in terms of detecting, investigating the crimes, arresting those that we need to arrest in that area, we have a good record. And we are committed as police to ensure that that area too, like many other, achieves its stability. So we will continue to focus on that area to ensure that as and when crime happens, we do what we're supposed to do as police. We investigate the crime and we arrest and we bring people to prosecution.
Very briefly, you can't do this without the public. How are you going to win back their trust, given what happened a year ago?
Let me just start off by saying, for instance, tomorrow, we are hoping that the commemoration will respect the law, because it is when citizens abide by the law that it becomes easier for police to enforce the law. We're hoping that tomorrow, the citizens that will be there will, as part of respecting the law, would know that orderliness is important, because our job is also to ensure that public order is maintained. We're hoping that the citizens, as they commemorate, will realize that it is necessary, as our Constitution requires, that the commemoration is held peacefully. We're hoping that they'll appreciate the fact that our Constitution also said you can have any gathering as long as you don't bring in dangerous weapons. So that, again, will help us as police as well as a nation, to ensure
Right.
that our
We're gonna
task
have to
becomes
leave it there,
easier.
unfortunately. National Police Commissioner Riah Phiyega, thank you very much indeed for your time.
Thank you very much.